These are the 3 negative effects masturbation has on your life. Number 1 is social anxiety. Now, most people watching this video deals with social anxiety. Always feeling like they being watched. Always feeling like somebody is judging them. Create an uncomfortable thought in your mind that you usually won't do but still make yourself feel uncomfortable. And that is because you're masturbating and watch 2 people have sex through the phone. So of course you're going to feel lonely. Of course you're going to feel judged. This is your godlike energy. We literally have energy centers within our body, but when you masturbate, it keeps you at your lower self, and that's the root chakra. Number 2 is masturbation keeps you lazy. You ever wonder why you can't get nothing done? Even when you do what you're supposed to do, you only put 5 minutes in and stop. That's because it's a chemical in your brain called dopamine. When you masturbate 24/7, you are releasing dopamine from your brain. And this is why you feel lazy and can't get up in the morning and don't have no motivation for yourself. If you literally stop masturbating for 1 month, you will become the best version of yourself. Try it for yourself. I ain't got enough time, so comment for part 2.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. You already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? Because, listen, he woke us up for a reason. It was in his will for you to be here, to be you, and be great. You know what I'm saying? And don't be late, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm on my way to the gig, man. Had a good workout this morning, as usual, you know. But, you know, I wanted y'all to see that message from J Duty. Shout out to J Duty, man. Been doing this thing on the NoFap, you know, and on the spiritual side, you know, and his messages and stuff like that. Just waking the people up, waking the youngsters up. You know what I mean? You know, and not only his age bracket, but, you know, in all of them. You know what I'm saying? I get gems from everywhere. From the youngsters, from, you know, people my age, older, don't matter, bro. You know, that's one thing about this journey, bro. We pick up them gems. We take it and run with it like a football. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, I had to show y'all that, you know, real quick, man, because, you know, that porn, man, it really do mess you up out here. You know, it really do mess you up with the social anxiety. You know, it really do mess you up and make you lazy, not want to be on your purpose, not want to do the things that need to be done. You know what I mean? You just become a big waste of time. You know, and that be leading the whole pack, leading the charge, and wasting your time, wasting your energy. You know what I mean? Wasting your life. You know, wasting away your purpose, bruh, because you start to lose it. You know what I mean? You really, you know, you really start to not feel like you don't have a purpose in life when you be fapping like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of your time goes into it, you know. And I don't think people realize, bro, when it comes to any addiction that you have, you end up, it eats up the most valuable thing, and that's time. You know what I'm saying? It eats up your time, you know. And the more you do it, bro, listen, dog, you know, you really don't want to make time for anything else, bro. Everything else feel like a burden to you. You know what I'm saying? The things that you used to love feel like a burden to you. The things that come natural feel like a burden to you. You know what I'm saying? Because most of your life is becomes surrounded around pleasure. You know, so even talking to people, that become a burden to you. That's where that social anxiety come in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk to nobody. You feel nervous all the time. You feel like you being watched. You feel like people know. It's like, damn, you feel like people know that you fapping. You know what I'm saying? And you pretty much give it away. A lot of these women be knowing just because of how you look. You know what I'm saying? Because of the energy you give off. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be around that type of weird energy. You know, some women, I ain't saying all women know for sure, but these women are starting to get hip to these guys that's out here lusting, these guys that's out here addicted to pornography. You know, these guys that with no direction. These women are hip to this. They smart. You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much just messing yourself up. You know, when it come to dating, you messing yourself up. When it come to your spirit, you messing yourself up with elevating. You messing yourself up with your health. You know what I mean? And all of that stuff, man, because your mind is just, you know, it's just the wires is all over the place, bruh. And that's what you do when you put all your trust into this world, into man. into demons. You know what I'm saying? They mess your wires up. They get to cutting stuff and hooking things up to other things. A lot of unnaturalness that comes along with, you know, dealing with the flesh and dealing with demons, dealing with pornography, you know, dealing with this world and man-made things. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, in scripture, you know, it's pulling us away from trusting in man. You know what I'm saying? Because over time it tells the history of what man is capable of. And we seeing what man is capable of every day. You know what I mean? They're capable of war, capable of oppression, capable of racism. You know what I'm saying? You know, capable of self-destruction. You know, capable of lies, deceit, jealousy, envy, capable of so many just atrocities that goes against the laws of the Most High. You know, that goes against, you know, natural things, that goes against your spirit. You know, so when you put all your trust into that, now listen, bro, you playing with real fire. You playing with real fire. And that's what a lot of us did, bro. You know, we put our trust in these things, and, you know, that's exactly what we walked into. We walked into a burning house. You know, man, when you walk into a burning house, it's tough. It's tough to find your way out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get through the debris of that, the smoke of that, you know, the inhalation of toxins and all of that. And that's all we done did in this world that we done lived in. We done inhale toxic fumes. You know what I'm saying? We done inhale, you know what I mean, toxic energy. You know what I'm saying? We done inhaled that in the form of pornography. We done inhaled that in the form of bad food. We didn't inhale that in the form of demonic spirits. We didn't inhale that in the form of hate. We didn't inhale all of the BS. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you see a lot of. A lot of people inhaled it and they high off of that. They high off all of this worldly stuff. They high off these celebrities. They high off of idolizing. They high off of pedestalizing these women. They high off of lust. You know what I'm saying? They high off of food. They high off of this stuff, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Mugs out here doped up. You know what I mean? They doped up and roped up, man. And they roped up because they hanging themselves by what's going on. They hanging themselves in this type of lifestyle, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They hanging themselves by trusting in man. They hanging themselves by not, you know what I mean, repenting for their sins and, you know, trying to get a relationship with the Most High. They repenting. And, you know, they hanging themselves if they ain't doing that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They hanging themselves by not walking with the Hamashiach, bruh. And on this path of righteousness, bruh. And that's what they do, bruh. They don't realize it, though. You know what I'm saying? They think that it's fun now. You know what I mean? They think that it feel good now, but it really don't, bruh. A lot of people out here miserable, and that's all they got is pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got is the corn. All they got is the food. All they got is the drugs. All they got is the music. All they got is the TV, is Netflix. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got is the vape, is the cigarettes, is the weed. That's all they got, bro. Is the alcohol, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they turn into toxic things that's just going to continue to corrupt their mind, body, and soul, bro. You know what I mean? And it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad. So, you know, we got to find a way to put things, you know, in perspective, you know, and get things right in our life, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why understanding is so important. When you get an understanding of things, and guess what, bro? You start to move different. Because now I understand why they doing this BS to us. I understand why they pouring this, you know, all of this stuff out on us. I understand why they, you know, why they trying to make it so hard for us to live. You know what I mean? Haven't y'all noticed that, bro? They want to make it as hard as they can for us to live, because the more, you know, we go through, the harder it gets. They think that that's going to make us turn to darkness. They think that that's going to make us lean on them. You know what I mean? and look for the help of the government, the help of society, the help of the demonic system, bruh. And we gonna stay in this light, bruh, because we have faith in the Most High. So what they trying to do, bruh, listen now, they just gonna corrupt the weak with what they trying to seek. They just gonna corrupt the weak with what they trying to seek. But when you in this light where it's right, listen, bro, you gonna be all right. You ain't gotta be worried and scared and, you know, of anything, bro. Because you know you got the seal of the Most High. You know that you are protected because you doing what's right in your life. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna have our battles with the flesh, and I ain't saying that we ain't gonna fall, but guess what, bro? In Scripture, it tell us to, you know, get back up and keep walking. You know what I mean? The worst thing you can do is just lay down and give in to what's out here. Scripture tell us to get back up and keep walking no matter what. Get the dust off your shoes, the dust off your sandals, and just go on, move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? You know, just like the Hamashiach did. Listen, the people either listened to him or they didn't. He dusted his sandals off and went on right on to the next town to preach that word. You got to do that in your process. You got to do that in your life. You got to do that in your purpose, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because you worth it. You got to do that in your purpose because you worth it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is worth it, bruh. Brought you here to be great. You know, not to be late. You know what I mean? Not to forsake. Not to be just sitting down and wait. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to wait on nothing. You got all of the energy you need to go and move forward in your life. So make sure you do that. All right? And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.